What? Goddamn, get it done, will ya? Woo. When the blow up now, everybody's so unusual with it. Shit. But said times in his rhymes, cause his memories. We running through New York, so you know.
Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to code in the heated steering wheel to your BMW F Series. Now, many of you can do this by VO code, which I have already done, but I'm going to show you on here how to FDL code it if you don't want to VO code it, as I know many of you don't have eSystem and many of you only have BimmerCode, and you can code this in with BimmerCode. Now, we're going to go ahead and connect to the dongle, which if you don't have the dongle for BimmerCode, I will link it in my description below and also in the comments for you guys to go and check the dongle that I've been using very, very successfully without any issues. This dongle is very, very good and very cheap at a cost of only £25. Now, I personally prefer to VO code any retrofits I do or any kind of coding, and that's purely because the coding is safer that way, therefore you can't lose it. But I know many of you only know how to use BimmerCode, and if you do only have BimmerCode, you can FDL code it. But if anyone was to recode your car, say BMW dealers for instance, or you go to a garage and they have proper software and they recode the module, you will lose these changes. But obviously, providing this video is up, you guys will be able to recode it very, very simply just with the FDL coding. So when the modules actually load up, I'm going to show you what you need to change. So guys, if you will just see right here, I'll just show you. You'll see there mine's got 248 steering wheel heating, and that is because I've actually VO coded it, and that's what I said to you. Mine is VO coded, but I am going to show you how to FDL code it with BimmerCode. But as I say, the safest way and always the best way to do this is via the VO, because that way you cannot lose your changes, because FDL coding is very hard to remember all the changes you've made unless there's information out there or videos out there to show you how to do it. So VO coding is the most relevant way that you do not lose any retrofits or anything fitted to your car. Now, the one you're going to want to go into is just the FEM. If you are doing this on an F30 or F20, it will be the FEM. If you do this on an F10 or other cars, it could be in different modules, as I know it's all different based on your car. But for F20s and F30s, F33, it's all going to be the same in the FEM. So we'll load up the FEM, and then it will just load up everything in there to be able to get into the coding to code the heated steering wheel. Now, bearing in mind mine has already been coded, I choose to use VO coding as it's much, much easier. I put the VO code in and then just code the FEM, and everything's there and set for me already. But as I said, if you don't want to do that and you don't have access to eSystem or another tool to enter it into the FA, you can do it this way via FDL coding. If you don't know what FDL coding is, FDL coding is your own parameters. VO coding is what BMW want you to have. FDL coding is what you want to have. And FDL coding is you making changes and alterations to the coding yourself. Now, when we go through it, I will explain it to you what the difference is, so you also know the differences on your SZLs as well, to make sure you get it correct, especially if you've changed your SZL, which you'll have to do to this retrofit, like you saw I did on my video. You also have to change your steering wheel to make sure you've got a heated steering wheel, and you also have to get the switch and then code it all in, which I'll show you how you know which SZL you actually have and changing the coding for it. Okay, so now we're in the coding on the FEM. You're just going to want to go ahead and click expert mode, click continue. Then you'll come into expert mode here, which is all your FDL coding to code the module. Now, once you're in here, you want to scroll down and you want to look for the steering wheel, PFLIN steering wheel. So it's the LIN steering wheel. You're then going to click on that one, which is 3140. And as you can see here, you can see all the different parameters. Now, the first one you're going to want to go ahead and do, especially if you've changed your SZL, which you would have to have the heated steering wheel function, is to go into here. Now, if you can see here, you've got all different bands based on your SZL. Now, if you can see, mine is SZL, HW, AIC, 4-band FLA. Now, if many of you don't know what that means, it's the SZL with the rear wiper, which is HW. AIC is the automatic interval wipers. 4-band means heated steering wheel. FLA means high beam assist. That is exactly what it means. Now, if you do have an F30, however, yours will just be very, very simply down here, and it will be SZL R AIC 4-band FLA if you have high beam assist. So if you don't have high beam assist, it will be this one right up here, SZL R AIC 4-band. You need to make sure you got it on a 4-band one, as the heated steering wheel function will not work. That's what the 4-band means. 4-band just means heated steering wheel. Now, once you've actually done that, you can then start coding the heated steering wheel. So now, the first ones you're going to want to go to, which are very, very simply inside here, is you'll search in here and you'll want to go into code it by, which is right here, 00 SZL Lin. Now, if you can see here, mine is set to active. LHZ is basically German abbreviation for the heated steering wheel. And if you can see, mine is activated. Now, that is the first one you're going to want to change, will be the LRE Verbre, which is active as well. And that one is for the heated steering wheel also. Now, that's another one you're going to want to change. Next one you're going to want to change is obviously the Lin Variante. And that will be the LRE, which is down here. So if you can see, Lin Variante LRE is niche active. So to have that activated, we will need to change that and change it to LRE LHZ, which is right up here. That's one of the coding parameters we didn't change. Now, once you've actually changed all them parameters, you then just want to make sure you check your steering wheel. So you can check all these other parameters. So that one's on as well. So that one's for the heated steering wheel function. You've then got this one, which I've just set, which is LRE LHZ. You then got this one here, and you've also got this one here. And then you've also got this one here, which is for your steering wheel. So if you change your steering wheel, make sure you set that to the correct one also. As you can see, mine is on DCC Sports. That is the coding for that steering wheel. So make sure you actually change that also. Once you've changed all them settings, which are basically all here, you can see they're all active. These are all the ones for the heated steering wheel, so do not think there's any more than that. You can then just click back, code, and start coding. Now, what this will do is this will code the heated steering wheel onto your car, and you should be able to activate the switch like I can on mine, and then the switch will light up and illuminate, and your steering wheel will start becoming heated. Just remember to actually change it to 4-band. If you don't change it to 4-band, you will not have the heated steering wheel, because the Lin will not know where to direct the power source to the heated steering wheel, because you don't have a 4-band steering wheel. So now that's done, all you're going to want to do is just close BimmerCode and enjoy your heated steering wheel. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's BMW Dr. Dean here, and I hope you've actually enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, guys, and goodbye.